Hi, Yvonne here with It's on Paper on Purpose, and I'm here with some little nothings just to share for no reason. So thanks for being here. I am coming to some realizations that yes, I love paper and I love things being purposeful, but I was also thinking this morning that just because something is on paper and purposeful doesn't mean that it's permanent. I've been decluttering, I've been um, going through some old stuff in my spaces, and I've come to the realization that like time and things are fleeting, hobbies are fleeting. But what I found with my own personal um, preferences is that my note cards are standard. They are constant. They are a constant in my life. I have all of these journals to that I am going to get rid of. These have life in them. They have heartbreak in them. They have triumph and disappointment and love and joy and peaceful times in them. But they are not me. I mean, they are me, but they're not me. They don't make up me. But when I think of my note cards, I think of permanence. I think of easy reference. So I just wanted to share that I was experimenting in this book. I had created this book in early 2025 for I wanted it to be a be all kind of notebook where it was gonna catch all of my to-dos and events and like birthdays and um, things my kids need, things that my house needs, things that I want, my wish lists, and things that I want, my goals, and things like that. It didn't work out. It did not work out. I think I had high expectations and I had a lot of categories for the book, and it just, my brain was like frozen. Thinking like, you want me to put that where? Even though I really appreciate my things having a place to land, like my journal or a task list or something or a note card, it has a place to land. But it was just too much. So this year I decided to do more organic approach to a book. I'll get to that in a different video if you care. So because this one had so many extra pages that I didn't use, I was testing this idea out with just being organic and doing like the interstitial bullet journaling journal kind of method, because I did want a place for everything to land. So what I came up with was I was just journaling, doing some like bullet journal entries. Journal, I've already gone through this and um, picked out, picked and choose what I wanted to show. So I I feel like I want to have one notebook for everything. I want it to be a journal. I want it to be my planner. I want it to house my everything pages, which those have been here in the back. I used to carry around a separate notebook just for my everything pages, which are just like random notes, random confirmation numbers, or grocery lists, or what we're getting in the drive-through, so I can write it down before we get to the window and I can order without yelling in the back seat like, what do you want? So what was it that you wanted? So I here I have an everything page, and this was for me to highlight, go back through my journal and highlight what I want to keep and where is it going to go. So I did that here in these sample pages, and I ended up putting that information on note cards. So I have a create a card or move elsewhere. So creating a card for a specific topic and moving it elsewhere, like into my either Zettelkasten or my personal note boxes. I have one for myself, I have one for my house, and I have my Zettelkasten information overload note box. I have my to do and remembers, that's yellow, because when I'm journaling I will sometimes put like those interrupting thoughts like get milk, we need to buy X, Y, and Z. The kids need black t-shirts on Fridays, things like that. So I have thank you, because sometimes I'll say like I need to find um my hand cream, where did I leave it? And so I'll come back and write thank you, I found it. So I like to highlight that because I just feel like it's necessary to, I don't know, be grateful. C also is in blue. That would be like C, either a reference in the journal or a reference somewhere else. I have my journaling pages, and those would be in orange. So I did that. I went through here and I made cards. See, to bed and Book of the Dead, I want to read that one of these days. It's here on a card, and I'll put this in my to read section. I know it's in here. I saw it earlier. GTZ, I am always looking that up, and that's in here. I made note of it. I decided to there are journal entries and everything, notebook entries, where I'm like, I might as well have written this yesterday or recently this month. It's the same information. Why am I mulling over this all the time? And so for this round of journaling, I wanted to go through, I wanted to do it a week at a time, do like a weekly review, come back, and here I made note. When I get up in the morning, my first order of business needs to be getting myself presentable, less writing and more doing, because if I don't like, I like to be ready early. I want to be ready for the day before everyone else, before everything else, because as Jenny Penton would say, that you're already behind once everyone else starts waking up. And I found that to be true. So I want to be ready before everyone else. Have myself prepared. I'm not rolling out of bed when everyone else is and wondering like what's for breakfast just along with everyone else. Where's my shoes? Where are the things where are my things that I need to do for the day? Instead, because if I get to journaling first or reading first, I will spend hours doing that if I'm left to myself. So I want to get up early, get moving. So I made a card for that. And my idea is, here's another card for myself. I lose sight of my tasks when they're on a list because I just keep pushing them along until I eventually drop off. Then I'm kicking myself in theory. If it's on a card, it's in my hand and in my face, and I have to make a decision about it and where it goes in the trash because I finally did the task, right? I want to throw the cards away because I don't need them anymore. Instead of just on a list and then they get lost, they don't get migrated. So these are journal entries that I'm keeping for myself so that I can put it on an index. Like, how do you feel about waking up early? Like, wake up early because I want to be ready. How do you feel about making lists or putting things into your Zettelkasten? So this is what I'm doing. I do have a personal box, but I don't have a special spot for this yet. So it will be just in my waiting room for now until I figure that out. And I bought some new boxes, which I'm really excited about. And I'll be back because I want to show you what I've been doing with my everything notebook pages. Thanks, bye.